Here are the top 10 high-paying technical cybersecurity jobs in 2023. What's up, cyber heroes? My name is Mr. Fingers, and I am that cybersecurity guy. Let's go. Please note that these amounts all depend on your experience, the country, the company that you also will be working for. But for now, I've based this according to the dollar. They converted it into rands because I live in South Africa. But let's get on to it, man. As we know that cybersecurity is a growing industry that needs skilled professionals to fill entry, mid, and even advanced jobs as well. Cybersecurity jobs are high in demand currently right now as we speak. Now, the demand is expected to grow by 18% in the next 5 years. Woo! The cybersecurity field involves protecting computer networks and data from unauthorized access and the use of destruction as well. Looking at it, starting at number 10, we have computer forensic analyst. Now, a computer forensic analyst, they work on cyber attack cases to gather digital evidence and to retrieve data as well. They work on recovering deleted and manipulated or even stolen data. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a computer forensic analyst is based in the US is actually $75,000, which is converted into rands. It's 1.4 million rand.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
And number 10, we have application security engineer. Now, the application security engineer is the one who creates, manipulates, and even maintains the security of a company's application. They are responsible for designing and even implementing the policies that will protect against both internal and even external threats. Now, an average annual cybersecurity salary of an application security analyst in the US is $78,000. $78,000 a year. And that is 1.4 million rand in South African rands. At number 8, we have security consultant. Now, a security consultant, you'll be expected to have extensive knowledge of various security solutions. It is important that you are able to understand cybersecurity threats, implementation challenges to help produce an appropriate solution that fits business goals. Projects might even include analyzing and even researching security, technologies that to support the development of innovative solutions. Now, you also will be responsible for identifying new opportunities to improve processes and help to create business case proposal. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a security consultant in the US is $87,000 a year. Now, convert that into rands, that is 1.6 million rand. Standing at number 7, we have malware analyst. Now, a malware analyst identifies and even examines cybersecurity threats such as viruses, worms, bots, and even Trojans as well to understand their nature. Now, they develop malware protection tools, and finally, they document the methods to also avoid malware threats. Now, the average annual salary of a malware analyst in the US, it's $92,000. Convert that into rands, that is 1.7 million rand.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
This one is actually my favorite. This is standing at number 6, which I actually thought it was going to be standing at number 5, but this is standing at number 6. We have cloud security specialist. Now, because of the increased resilience on the cloud security specialists are high in demand, and they will remain so in the future. The role of a cloud security specialist is to protect data, systems, and networks from cyber attacks. They do this by analyzing threats, vulnerabilities, implementing safeguards, and even monitoring networks for intrusions and overseeing compliance and regulation. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a cloud security specialist in the United States is $90,000 a year. Convert that into rands, that is 1.6 million rand a year. At number 5, we have cybersecurity engineer. which I actually thought it was going to be a number 2 or so, you get my point, right? But cybersecurity engineers are basically what they do on a daily basis is that they plan security measures to prevent the organizations from cyber attacks. Now, they are responsible for protecting the organization's networks and even data. They design cybersecurity platforms and also collaborate with other teams to maintain overall security. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a cybersecurity engineer in the United States is $97,000 a year. Now, convert that into rands, that is 1.8 million rand. Standing at number 4, I actually have a friend who actually works as this one, which is surprisingly, I was very surprised to actually see this one. But standing at number 4, we do have network security engineer. Now, for those who don't know, maybe who want to become a network security engineer, is that network security engineers are responsible for network and even security-related hardware and software. That includes your firewalls, routers, virtual private networks, and even more. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a network security engineer in the United States is $115,000 a year. Convert that into rands, that is 2.1 million rand.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Moving on to number 3, we have penetration tester. Now, a penetration tester is also commonly known as an ethical hacker, which I know a lot of people want to become an ethical hacker, especially people who are starting out in cybersecurity. Now, an ethical hacker, what they do on a daily basis is that they are commonly known, as I mentioned, as ethical hacker, which is a network security consultant who explores a network's vulnerability just like a hacker would. They design new penetration tools, and they also document the test results as well. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a penetration tester in the United States is $125,000 a year. Convert that into rands, that is 2.3 million rand in South African rands. Starting at number 2, we have security architects. Now, I know a lot of people want to become a security architect. I know people who desire to become cybersecurity architects as well. Now, number 2 is security architects. Now, a security architect is responsible for designing robust security structures that are used to prevent malware attacks. They perform vulnerability tests and also provide technical assistance to other security team members. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary in this job in the United States is $125,000. Now, that is 2.3 million rands in South African rands. Starting at number 1, we obviously knew that this one is obvious. A lot of people who are in cybersecurity, most of them, they want to jump in and get into this position, because this position, it puts you in the most, I don't even know how to say it, but it opens up a lot of doors for you. So it's a CISO, which is Chief Information Security Officer. Now, what a Chief Security Officer does is that they are a senior level officer. They basically ensure that the complete safety of information in an organization as well. Now, a CISO are responsible for developing and even maintaining information security and also risk management programs. They are also required to interact with stakeholders, and they brief them about the information that security concerns as well. Usually one becomes a CISO after having a good experience in few other cybersecurity job roles. So, as you know, you can only get to this position when you have had a couple of cybersecurity roles or you've moved up the rank, depending obviously on your experience. Now, the average annual cybersecurity salary of a CISO in the United States is
$200,000 a year.
Now convert that into rands, that is
3.8 million rand.
Now, those are the top 10 technical cybersecurity jobs that you might be planning on pursuing. These jobs, they pay very well, but also, as I mentioned, that it will depend on your experience. It also will depend on the company and the country that you are going to be working for. Now, cyber heroes, I wish you all the best on your cybersecurity journey.